An Olympic gold medal, a global backlash, and a political storm that refuses to die down. Algerian boxer Imane Khelif is once again at the center of one of the most controversial debates in modern sport, and this time, she's responding directly and in her own words. Imane Khelif rose to worldwide fame after winning gold in women's boxing at the Paris 2024 Olympics. But instead of universal celebration, her victory triggered intense scrutiny and online abuse. Questions were raised about her eligibility, with claims resurfacing that she had failed a gender test the year before the Games. Those claims followed her into 2025, when World Boxing announced mandatory sex screening for fighters and controversially singled her out, a move the organization later apologized for. Since those rules were introduced, Khelif has not competed and has taken her case to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, challenging the testing requirements. A final ruling has not yet been made, leaving her competitive future uncertain. The controversy escalated further after former U.S. President Donald Trump publicly referred to Khelif as a male boxer, and falsely claimed she had transitioned. Those statements are incorrect. Khelif was born female, raised as a girl, and is not transgender. Medical reports suggest she may have a difference of sexual development, possibly involving the SRY gene, a complex biological condition that does not make someone male or trans. Speaking to international media, Khelif responded calmly but firmly. She said she respects Trump as president but insisted the truth matters. "I'm not trans. I'm a girl," she said. "I was raised as a girl, I grew up as a girl, and people in my village have always known me as a girl." Despite continuing her legal challenge against mandatory testing, Khelif says she is willing to take a sex test if that is what is required to compete at the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. She explained that she would do anything necessary to participate, but warned that protecting women's sport should not come at the expense of hurting other women. Her determination comes as the International Olympic Committee considers stricter eligibility rules ahead of the 2028 Games, including a potential blanket ban on transgender women. It remains unclear how athletes with differences of sexual development will be treated under any new policy, leaving Khelif's future hanging in the balance. Behind the headlines is the emotional toll. The backlash following her Olympic victory was so intense that even her own mother urged her to quit boxing. Khelif admits she considered walking away, but says whenever doubt sets in, she looks at her Olympic medal, a symbol of the sacrifices she made to reach the top. She remains focused on the future and says her goal is clear: to compete in Los Angeles and prove herself once again in the ring. With a touch of defiance, she even joked that she is training hard so that Trump himself can place a medal around her neck on the podium. Whether this moment becomes a turning point for women's sport or a warning about the dangers of politicizing athletes, one thing is certain: Imane Khelif is standing her ground and refusing to be defined by controversy.